Hey everybody, so glad you're here for our little CE shop conversation. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize. I have a rescue puppy and she's naughty, 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 and I cannot seem to control that by any stretch of the imagination. This is now. But so great to see you guys. I'm excited to talk about their education and if you guys have deadlines coming up and seeing what we can do. Obviously, drop all of your questions in there. And if you guys are in the hub, also feel free to drop me anything that you have as far as questions or if you need discount codes. Well, you guys are coming from all over the place. I love it. So there's our place in the hub. I hope everybody's getting accustomed to the hub. It's kind of like Slack to me. I still miss Workplace, but I'm getting used to the hub existing, and just excited to be part of it. So I'm also in Georgia, Connor, and a few of you. All right, wonderful. And Joe, we're all in Georgia together. I'm up in the north part. Great, Kentucky. We're all just down here. I hope everybody's getting good weather. It's starting to hit that fall season just a little bit, so it doesn't feel like well, if you live in a humid place, it feels like you're walking through soup. But, great, amazing. So glad you guys are here. And we'll hop into just some basics. If you guys are familiar with the CE Shop, we are an education platform. We offer all of your real estate courses that you need. So that's pre-licensing, post-licensing, your continuing education, and your broker upgrades. So that's something I wanted to get in today as well, is if you are continuing your education outside of just taking your CE, the necessary evil to maintain being an agent. So to keep learning, there is the option to become a broker, and we offer that in not all states, but a lot of states. And you can just expand your career through the end of this year and, come into 2027 as a broker, and that would be incredible. So I'm just going to share my screen really quickly just to show you how to navigate. So let me pop on. Okay, perfect. And there may be some of you that have been CE Shop users before, and we did do an update to our entire platform just to make it a little more user-friendly back in May. You shouldn't see any major differences, but I hope that you're finding the navigation easier. So when you hover over real estate, everything you need is going to be in this little table instead of having to click around for it. So if you are wanting to get your license, you can just select your state. We are officially in every state but Rhode Island right now for pre-licensing. This is not a CE credit course. I'm sorry, Connor. This is going to be quick and easy, but you can hop on the CE Shop and I'll provide us with some discount codes if you wanted to get some CE credit today. So if you are looking to get your license or you're recruiting, you are welcome to share any discount code that eXp offers with outside people. So feel free to share exp.theceshop.com, and anytime you see a discount code, whether it's your kids, maybe they're in college or they're just outside of college and wanting to get into real estate, you do have to be 18 or older, but you can share anything that we have here, get them started on their pre-licensing, recruit your team, and really make for a big year as far as growing with eXp. So you can go here, select the state that you're in. We'll just choose a basic one. And then there's going to be a few categories of learning to choose from at different price points. So say you're just trying to expand into another state, you don't necessarily need all of that national prep because you've also been licensed for a few years. And so you just need something basic, just need to get it over. So there's a standard package that just includes the pre-licensing course and everything that you need specifically for passing the exam in that state. And that does include some exam prep, which is basically you can go through, answer a bunch of questions like a practice exam, and it'll give you feedback as to what areas you need to learn more on. So no worries there. Next, we have a value package that includes our Kickstarter program. Kickstarter is for people that are brand new to being a real estate agent. So that'll help anyone that's looking to create 30, 60, 90-day plans or anything just incredibly basic about starting out as a real estate agent, getting your network together. So that's for somebody brand new. And then our premium packages in each state, that will include your first CE renewal package. Again, that does include the Kickstarter that isn't necessary for an experienced agent, but it will include your CE package if you're just looking for value to knock all of that out. So there'll be prices here. Your eXp discount codes are not going to appear at the bottom of the screen. You'll find those in the hub. So today we do have a 40% off sale. I'll create a 50% off and drop it in the hub after our webinar today. So you'll be able to use this code as you check out. So that is our pre-licensing. Again, we have the exam prep. That is just for taking practice tests if you have a new agent. Post-licensing isn't for all states, but it is for some that are listed here that require a specific first-year renewal. And so anybody in, say, Alabama, if this is your first year getting your real estate license, you are going to need to take a first-year renewal, not just regular CE. So you're going to want to go into post-licensing, make sure you're not in one of those states if this is your first year. And then continuing education, we all know that is the necessary evil that we are required to do. This is asynchronous learning for that type of education. So you can pull it up on your phone, your iPad, while you're waiting on clients and just knock out a little bit at a time. So you don't have to feel like you are just constantly having to sit there for, say, 12 hours just to get it all done. You can do a little at a time as you're waiting for, even at the dentist office. So we have a great learning program there. And then we have the upgrading your real estate license that I mentioned. So in these states highlighted in blue, we offer a broker upgrade that you can do online. So if you are in Georgia, like some of us, you can become a broker this year. So there is the class. It's, a lot of these are really cost effective, especially with the promo codes that we offer. And you can just add those to your cart and get started. So that's 60 hours. You'll have 6 months to a year, depending on your state. And it's a great opportunity to grow in your career. And then once you add to your cart, you will see a place down here at the bottom that says use a promo code. I will, since today's a 40, I'll create a 50% and have that in the hub this afternoon. But you can just pop that right here and go to checkout, and that's where your discount codes will work. Now, in contrast, if you are looking for CE packages and you are somebody who's licensed in multiple states, I'll just grab Colorado here just so you can see what it looks like in the cart. So when you do, excuse me, when you do a CE package, you'll notice here add certificates for other states. So if you are a multi-state licensed person, every time you buy a CE course or package, you'll be able to see if that package or course is available in any of the other states you're licensed in. And you can just add that certificate as opposed to spending another 3 hours taking that course. So that's really beneficial for anybody that is licensed or looking to get licensed in multiple states. Again, this is a great year for learning. We've got enough time to, kick off 2027 with an entirely new state license or an upgrade. So please look into that if that's something you're interested in. So that is what we have for the website. It is very user-friendly. We also have mortgage courses you can share with your friends in the mortgage industry. The promo codes will work there as well. So all of your friends in mortgage, appraisal, home inspection. We have an entire catalog of courses to share to grow your team and also to give little benefits to anybody that you might be working with. So, and I wanted to pull this up really quickly. This may not show up well. Let me share a different screen. Okay. I'm going to put this in the hub, but I am not sure how well this will show up. So just in case, I'll put it as a PDF and a JPEG. But this is our renewal calendar. Yes, Amanda, saw that real quick. The code is going to be eXp50. I'm going to make it available through the weekend. I just need to make sure it's active before you guys try to use it. So I will pop that in after. Okay, so this is our renewal calendar through the end of the year. We'll have an updated one for next year as well. But you can find the states that you're licensed in and your deadlines here. You can see we have a lot coming up. So September, October, November, December, there's a large bulk. And you can use that 50% off code today and get started in any of these states. Or if you're in a reoccurring state, that just means that it's on your birthday or the date that you got licensed. So that would depend on your specific circumstance. I'm so sorry. Yes, it doesn't count towards CE. We have other courses that you can take online for that, but this is just a quick overview of our partnership with eXp so that you guys know how to navigate the site and make sure that you're using the correct promo codes or using the correct site to be able to receive those different discounts. So, which is that exp.theceshop.com. So if you ever have a problem with the codes not working, make sure that you see that eXp solution badge at the top. So that's going to be right here next to it, next to the CE Shop, and it is exp.theceshop.com in the URL. And that'll be your first line of defense if you find that eXp50 code's not working. And I'll have that up within the hour. So if you're looking to shop today, make sure that you're on exp.theceshop.com. Yes, there we go. Right, and then the next item, so we're all familiar with the hub. I was just going to show you this really quickly, and then we can talk about if there's anything, please drop it in the chat. Whatever you're looking for, whatever you want us to post in the hub, like what would be most beneficial to you? Is it going to be the CE deadlines? Is it going to be just promo codes? What kind of industry news are you going to want to see there? We're happy to work with you guys on creating a place in the CE Shop Hub that will help with your daily activities and keep you on track. So if you want to join us over here, please do. And then just let us know what you need. You can message me there. Let me know if you need promo codes. Let me know if you're having problems with your courses, and we can get you in touch with someone in our customer service team. So this is a great resource, and we can have a conversation about what benefits you guys the most. So please just let us know. Yes, Amy. So the difference between first year continuing ed or post licensing, I'll get back over to that screen. Share screen real quick. Okay. So depending on the state that you are licensed in, there is a first year renewal. It is not required in every state. So say Alabama, for example, if you got your license this year, say right now, you would still have a requirement for a first year renewal. So it's all very state dependent. Whereas some states, say Georgia, it's a 2-year renewal cycle that you're required to get your CE. In Alabama, and bless you if you're in Texas as a first year agent, these post licensing packages are fairly pricey and fairly extensive. So that is only the first year after you're licensed, and then you go into getting regular CE credit. So it does depend on your state. Amy and Jacqueline, if you want to tell me what states you're in, I'm happy to pull that up. Yes, post licensing is her first year renewals. That is the same thing. Yes. And all right, let's see if Oregon requires that. Okay, so Oregon is a first year renewal state. And that's only 30 hours, so not too shabby. Like I said, bless Texas for the 98 hours that they have to get done. So this is just 30 hours that you have to complete after your first year of being licensed. And I'll make sure to get you a 50% discount for that. So you're not having to, you can pay as little as possible because I know you just paid for your courses and everything else. And then Kentucky as well, not too shabby, at 48 hours that needs to be completed within your first year. And then after this first year, you'll be able just to go into your regular CE renewal cycles. And those will be posted on that calendar that I shared. I'll go back to that real quick. Share screen. I need 10 monitors. Okay, so here's the renewal calendar. So Oregon is going to be based on your license date. So after this first year renewal cycle, you'll just be able to, whether it's I don't remember right offhand, but it's your birthday or your license date, you'll just have to take CE on that cycle in our regular CE packages. And then for Kentucky, I believe yours is in March. Yes. So after the first year renewal cycle, you'll just have to take your regular CE courses by March 31st of each year. And we'll make sure to have this renewal education calendar in there. I know it's hard to keep up with these kind of things. It feels like it comes out of nowhere. I don't even know how it's, almost September already, but it's important to get it done early. Most of our CE classes on purchase date are good for an entire year. So if you know that your licensing is coming up, get it done early. Try not to wait till the last minute. Just poke a little bit at a time. Like I said, you can do it right on your cell phone. So there's no reason to overly stress yourself and try to get 12 hours done in 1 week and then hope that the state processes it in time not to get a fine. So really important to get your CE done early, guys. I'm notorious. I also have an insurance license. I'm notorious for waiting until the day of, it feels like, and it bites me in the butt every single time. So don't be me. Be a good, studious adult and keep up with your licensing and knock it out as early as possible. Okay. Well, guys, that's basically all I have. The website, like I said, it's just an education platform for all of your real estate education and everybody that you work with in real estate. So your mortgage lenders, home inspectors, to give them a little gift. Use it as a recruiting tool as well. Absolutely get people on your team, they can use this 50% off code. We'll have more in the future as well. And they'll be able to get started with their licensing. You can bring them on your team, hopefully get them, as the market changes, they'll be ready to go and won't be just getting started I'm sure we all remember in 2020 when everybody and their best friend got a real estate license, and it was a mess. So now's the time to get some experienced agents started, and hopefully they'll be ready and they'll be on your team, and we'll all be making big bucks in the future. So please use the site, take your courses, share the site and your discounts. Let me know what you need in the hub. We're happy to tailor that. If you want me to post state specific information every month, like, hey, if you're in Kentucky, your CE is due, please don't miss that. We're happy to do that. And any other digital assets that you can think of, please let me know. We're happy to work on projects that work for you guys. So reach out anytime, and we'll see you in the hub. And I will immediately after this get a discount going for you guys, and we'll just have a great day and save some money. So that's all I have. Is there any other specific questions I can help you guys with? Okay. All right. Great. Well, thank you so much. I will hop over to the hub and I will have that up the rest of the afternoon if anybody needs anything at all. Really happy to be here with you guys. Again, so sorry this isn't for CE credit. We'll be a little more careful about our marketing in the future. But I appreciate you being here and looking forward to working with all of you. Thank you so much.